I used to think that reality TV was like the lowest form of television. Man, I have always been a TV addict. I went for school for telecommunications. TV, for a very introvert person, always has been my life. Um, and when stuff like The Real World came out, I loved it. The first Real World, even maybe the second. I don't remember the third, but that was, to my knowledge, the first actual reality TV situation was The Real World on MTV. But it was back when you can actually say that it was real. Then eventually, they saw that there was a market for the reality TV, and then they went with it, but then it wasn't really reality TV. It was just scripted, or it was just people trying to really stand out, to try to make something of themselves, to make sure you're memorable. People not necessarily acting like you will act in real life, because there's a camera there, that there's opportunities that if you make your mark, you can maybe go be in different projects, or people might remember you for something. So reality TV didn't was not really real. And somehow this thing translated in a weird way on people actually craving real things. For example, TikTok. So the way I see, like, TV is kind of crumbling the same way as movies is crumbling, because now people see real things. Like, again, TikTok, like actors, like, listen to this. We're in a time where there's so many networks, so many apps, so many outlets, that anybody could make a movie right now. Anybody can make a movie right now. And not even with the technology that you have on your phone, you could probably have better fucking special effects than Marvel nowadays with just your phone. And yet that whole industry is crumbling. I think, like, movie theaters are struggling to be open. Like, there's hardly any movies that people go watch, and I obviously know that COVID helped with that. But what I do think that happened with COVID was that they expedited. It got the whole crumbling of that media got expedited because people were on their phones expressing realness. Like, remember, this app just kind of started, at least when I was in it, since started 2020. It was like little movies and little funny skits and dances. There was a bunch of dances, and there's still like that on other sides of the app. But in reality, this app has turned into just people being real, showing you where they are, what they think, and then and showing you a lot of behind the scenes situation, because even actors, and now you see the shift, like, people from TV and movies are trying to reach out of people that have bigger followings, because that's how they can guarantee that people are gonna watch. I just think it's funny how all this, in my opinion, started with reality TV. They kind of shot themselves in the foot, you know, like, they created their own demise.